Hi there, sign of Aries. This is Kim here to do your messages that you need to hear next 3 days. However, I'm going to pull Celtic cross for you. So these messages about the future and the outcome, things like that, might be things that transpire over a longer span of time. So just keep that in mind. And opening up to your spirit guides and your angels. Also, just announcing, if you would like a private reading, the information's in the description box below for that. They start at $20 for affordability if you're just wanting to know something kind of quick, or even a general message. There's a spot where you can put your questions for me for tarot. So let's see, opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels, using the tarot deck influence of the angels. Okay. For Aries. So look at that. Nice. Oh wow, and the Empress on the bottom. Thinking I might have to do something with this card real quick. But so the Three of Cups here in the recent past energy is about somebody who is connected to you emotionally, a friend, a lover, a family. It's somebody that you have, emotional connection with. And there's good times here of celebration. Let's see what else. Oh, I have 3-3 on the bottom of that deck. And 3 is your number, apparently. Tell me more about the Three of Cups. Recent past. Queen of Wands. This is like fans and admiration, or you have followers. If you have a, if you have some sort of like social media or even a business, something where you stand out. You stand out above everybody, like you're being looked at. You're being very visible here. This can maybe at times become overwhelming, and there may be this energy that's calling you to rest and disengage a little bit from so much socializing or from these energies, even though they see them as positive and you working around them as positive too. Because the Four of Swords and the Queen of Cups is here as a challenge, and that's about taking care of yourself, focusing on your health, your well-being, filling up your cup is self-love, and disengaging in thought, in meditation. Four of Swords. On your heart space, or in your heart space, I have the Eight of Pentacles, which is really good when it comes to something that you're already really good at, a craft, a skill, or an ability. And my candle went out. We'll have to light another one. I'll have to wait just a second while I get this lit. Hang on. Okay, so make a manifestation, or say something that you would like to manifest. It is a new manifestation, or it feels like there's a new manifestation. So definitely get your rest. If you feel like you're being called to get more rest at this time. Tell me more about Four of Swords. Five of Cups with the Four of Swords. The Three of... Usually the Five of Cups is tied to something from the past. Something that was kind of disappointing from the past. And it might be associated with some friend group. Some people... Let me get more on this, because I saw the group that would be like the Three of Cups, but I saw it in the reverse in this deck. We're deep in our thoughts. It can be deep in our thoughts about what, like who or what we're going to release. And it honestly, it feels like people from our past. There's some people. So, because this person is deep in thought, and this person's deep in thought too. Now, this can be somebody that's actually thinking about you with the Cupid up there, and I also have the book that he's holding, so it's like somebody is keeping maybe a secret of how much they're thinking about you. Could be in their thoughts about making some sort of decision. Maybe you find yourself very analytical at this time. And that could be exhausting, releasing all of this emotional pain from the past with the Five of Cups. Tell me about the Queen of Cups here, the challenge. The Four of Cups. We have 3, 4, 5 of Cups showing out here. It gets in alignment here. I feel like it's an alignment for the Six of Cups to come in, to be somebody that you meet. It feels like it's this person right here, this King of Cups, which is it would be an individual who feels very connected to your heart space, and it would be somebody that's meant to be on your path. It can be like any type of relationship, but there's a connection, you know, with the heart space. The Four of Cups, oh yeah, I mean, both of these energies have people with these 3 cups that they're just kind of detached from, or they're wanting to detach, like they're wanting you to detach from these energy, to go within. Could be over giving so much of yourself to others if your cup's not being full or filled. So how does this relate to work with the Eight of Pentacles in the heart space? How does this relate to work? The Seven of Swords and the Emperor, your own energy. Okay, I'm going to take that as a strategy or a plan here for some sort of, then like the next step into your journey, the Three of Wands. New partnerships, new alliances, expansion and growth. And this is like making moves in regards to your work or what you do, big moves, boss moves, the Emperor. And keeping this strategy to ourselves. And could be that the issue right now is that you're thinking of this strategy, what to do. What's my next big move? What would be the best move for me emotionally? And yeah, kind of keeping that to yourself, because underneath it all, you're like, the root of it is that you're this Empress energy. So we also have Empress and Emperor energy showing up in your reading. It's interesting. There can be more gifts, more psychic gifts and abilities coming in at this time also, as being like that cup. Even if the situation is where there may be something you're changing up with your work because of a new gift or a spiritual ability that's coming in, like spirit, I don't know, spicing something up for you. So you could be feeling dreamy. Knight of Cups. You could be feeling dreamy. You could be feeling like you're about to take action to be in the direction where you're going towards this cup. Either you're offering your cup or somebody's going to be unexpectedly offering it to you. A very Piscean energy here with how we're feeling. Very tuned in, very connected psychically. Could be experiencing things in your dreams also. Could be diving more into deep layers of your subconscious and like I said, like dreamland, you know, where you're figuring out how you really feel, really tapping into that energy of, it's like ethereal energy. So the moon is mysterious, but it's us here. It's how we're feeling. So like that makes sense with that Seven of Swords of keeping something like a strategy to yourself, because in essence, like, you're being mysterious at this time. I feel like somebody's wondering how you feel, wants to know how you feel. Tell me more about how they feel. I'm gonna find out. Yeah, people want to know. People want to know. Getting together. This card, it's like these three people over here. It's like a fan or an admirer or somebody that wants to know like how you work and how, maybe even like how you know things, how you figure things out. How is your intuition so good, or your ability to predict some like precarious energies, you know, things that are, you have to look deep, like beneath the surface. These are people wanting to get to know you, who you are. How do you know that? Like that's what I'm picking up with that energy. How do you know that, or how do you go so deep with that? Four of Swords, the Lovers. Lovers twice. I was looking at the Knight of Pentacles, by the way, which the Knight of Pentacles is something solid, a stable offer coming into the environment, or a person who like is loyal, trustworthy. It's a crossroads of what or who you're going to choose, what you decide, who you choose. Who you choose sounds about right, but you have so much going on here with your pentacles. I can't say that this is maybe a crossroads that has to do with work or who you really want to work with. Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. It's like you're getting paid, or going to be getting paid for your intuitive gifts and abilities too, your dreamy side of you. Oh, you have good luck. You have good luck coming in with the Clover. In the environment, coming into your environment is good luck. What else is it coming into the environment for Aries? What else will be popping up other than luck? Celebration, tankard, fun, enjoyment, and the key, successful outcome to your problems. So, you're about to have a lot of fun, I think. You're about to have a lot of fun. Meeting some really interesting people that want to, like, they're talking about you, like you are what the chatter is about. And maybe it's because of this. I mean, you're in the destiny, you're really owning the magician archetype, right? Which is somebody that they make it look like magic. It looks like magic. Whatever they put their thought, their intention, and their energy into, it manifests. They seem to create things that are almost impossible to create, but you do. And you're going towards that energy of embodying the magician. Right now, it's more of like a question of what to create. Tell me more about the Magician. Five of Swords. Whoa. Tell me something else about it. Seven of Cups. Two Seven of Cups side by side. Okay. So you have a lot of choices. You have a lot of options to you available. I think this is about your connections, because I think some of them can be energy draining or make things even more complicated for you if you choose it. Or like if you choose to go with that person, whatever it is, it's like this energy, Five of Swords and the Seven of Cups, is somebody really wanting to take a lot from you or to get you in scattered or in a different direction, because they can see the Magician that is you. What do you do with these options here with the Magician, Five of Swords? You use your intuition, the High Priestess. Okay, so what I'm seeing is you attracting quite a few different types of people into your energy field. Even if you work online, maybe there's still some energies that may try to pull you into that, and I think they're saying no, you just stick with this beautiful, like high, I'm getting Piscean, like very High Priestess energy here. You'll know which choice is best for you, which option, which person, and then you'll know when something would be more complicated, which we don't want more complicated, right? So who's the King of Cups? Who's the King of Cups coming into the future? Could be your energy also. If you're embodying the King of Cups archetype, you're somebody who's very emotionally balanced. You lead with your heart. People would come to you for advice, and in fact, they may. In fact, that might be people that are drawn to you, is people that are going through confusion themselves or having a difficult time, and you're able to, like, I don't know, read. You're able to read into what the solution could be for them, how they could use their magic even in that type of a situation. So you represent Zen. But Lovers being here twice and this King of Cups, I think it is a love interest for some of you all coming in, kind of maybe unexpected here. Maybe it's the Empress Emperor match, you know. Eight of Swords. Oof. Heavy. It's our own energy. That's our own thoughts. If something is keeping it interesting, with her heart being right there. So the King of Cups follows or leads with their heart, and this would be like, is showing me somebody that's wanting to lead with their heart, but the mind is stopping them. The overthinking, so don't overanalyze a love that comes in. Trust your emotional gut, your psychic ability. Trust it. Your intuition. Trust it. Your gift. So could be the hope or the fear with this Lovers. Well, the Two of Pentacles, your choice. And a crossroads, right? So the crossroads means you have a choice to make. And so does the Two of Pentacles. It is a choice that you have to make. Do I choose? Which person do I choose? Don't allow yourself to get stuck in the middle, not choosing anything at all, is what they're saying, I think. There's something here with that. Let's get another one about this King of Cups. Eight of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Lover energy. I'm looking at, so I'm seeing the key to is being the Empress, which is this like privileged lady. Does not have to be a female necessarily. It can be male and be in the privileged lady archetype, which is somebody that knows that they deserve the best and they get what they want, right? Abundant. Their cup is always filled, and they always have plenty for others also. So that's like what this person wants to bring in. That's going to be your choice. Tell me more about their choice with receiving the best of the best. This good lady is coming out as maybe somebody that's giving you advice, or a person who is coming in between. It could even be somebody that comes in between to relay a message to you. And the house, about your foundation, about maybe even about a living situation. Could be a new place of residence. Let me see. I'm being drawn to this deck. I want to get another, because I see this big opportunity here with the Ace of Pentacles and the outcome and the Seven of Cups. So choose carefully, but there is definitely at least one very big Ace of Pentacles that you can choose to go down that path. And it offers a lot of wealth. Tell me more about the go-between and the house energy here, the stability. Taking action. It could be a move. Taking action here to go in a direction of unknown territory. The long journey, trailblaze, resourceful, got your team, unflappable courage, mediator. I'm also seeing that mediator as being like a metaphor of somebody who's able to counsel other people or go be the in-between between them and what their higher self is needing them to know. So again, with the whole you giving good advice, wise advice. The White Rabbit, spark of curiosity, gnosis, spiritual awakening. That's what these people are wondering about you. Like, because you're like this white rabbit to them. You're the mystery and they want to follow you. So about the Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, the Knight of Cups. It is unexpected opportunity to put some plans into action and lay down the groundwork here for maybe collaboration, working together, recognition for the gifts and abilities here, maybe also receiving recognition from others. But so this Ace of Pentacles comes in as unexpected, but with the Moon and the Knight of Cups here showing up as you, I think you already know that this is something good and that it's coming for you. So I think your intuition is picking up on it. And no matter how confusing the Seven of Cups can be sometimes, this maybe is more about your options. So this Knight of Cups, unexpected opportunity, is going to allow you to break free from whatever situation it is you're needing to break free from, overcome, rise up the airplane, leaving stuff behind that you don't need anymore in your life, and listening to your internal guidance systems is going to be beneficial. Tell me more about this unexpected opportunity coming in. Money will be coming to you. Psychic ability. Trust your intuition. Coins. Money will be coming to you. And Cobweb, you are protected from the negative forces that are beyond your control. Let's come out. 26. I am tactful. You have a desire to succeed and will feel most accomplished when your work benefits others. Your intuitive awareness of what people want allows you to come up with innovative solutions to meet their needs. I am tactful. 12. Stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic throughout the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. I am focused, and that's what I have for you, Aries. I'm sending you love. Bye.